We often talk about surveys that measure consumer sentiment, and that's because, in theory, the more confident people feel about their income and job prospects, the more likely they are to spend, and that helps the economy grow. Now, for the first time, there's a new survey that measures sentiment across the globe. Steve Liesman takes a closer look.
They're confident in India, pessimistic in Russia, and relative to the rest of the world, and especially Europe, pretty darn upbeat in the United States. Those are the findings of the new Global Consumer Confidence Index, now made public quarterly by the Conference Board. The findings of the survey of 32,000 online respondents in 64 countries. In the first quarter of 2019, the global index fell 1 point, meaning it remains just 1 point off its all-time high.
What's very important here, it's at, as you already mentioned, historically high. So we have a lot of optimistic consumers around. But you can see it's been going up for quite a while, and it is beginning to peak a little bit. So it does suggest that the consumers probably reached the peak in terms of the optimism.
The most optimistic countries, the Philippines, India, and the United States. The most pessimistic, Russia, Italy, Argentina, and France. The survey looks at views on 3 issues: job prospects, personal financial situation, and spending intentions. India, Vietnam, the Philippines, and the U.S. lead the world in the willingness of its consumers to shop. In Argentina, Venezuela, South Korea, and Russia, they're watching their pesos, bolivars, yuan, and rubles more carefully.
We should be careful that spending intentions doesn't always mean they're actually going to spend, but it does mean, again, that we have more people who are optimistic about their intentions, perhaps to do this down the road. And those 5 countries are exactly the countries where we find a lot of optimistic consumers.
So in this era of big data, add a new category, big global data, where every quarter we can now know how everyone in the world feels all at once, at least the 32,000 who respond to this online survey. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Steve Liesman.